Right, hello viewers. Different location today. I'm in the living room. The weather is very cold, so I didn't fancy going outside or in the garage. So yeah, what am I talking about today? Well, I was contacted by a company called Goyojo in China, and they asked me if I'd like to review one of their thermal scopes. Well, I would just say no to that, so I did. And looking into the actual website, they really do some really well priced optical products. It came a couple of days ago now, so I've not had too much time to look at it yet, but while I have looked at it, I found it to be really good value for money, really good. So if you're looking for a dedicated thermal scope, this could be the one for you. If you've not got thousands of pounds to spare to pay for the top end thermal scope, this is definitely one to look at, and it'll get the job done, especially for airgunners. It's not, if you're into ratting or things like that, you couldn't get a more perfect dedicated thermal scope. And for the price, well, I'll tell you the price now. At today's rates, it's going to cost you, if you look in pounds, it's going to cost you less than £600, put it that way. So let's have a look at the box when it came in. So came well packed and presented, and it comes with a really good manual to it as well. So there's not that much in the box, but you've got everything there that you need, as you'll see now. So as you can see in the box, you've basically got your scope, which has got a 30mm tube. It comes with a CR123A battery, and there's also an 18650 internal battery in it. So this one works very similar to the One Leaf NV400. So you've got an external and an internal. Battery life on that is between 7 and 9 hours. You're probably looking at more like 7 hours probably if you're doing videos through it, but it will last longer than a normal night vision where it's got a torch going, because this system operates different, so you get more for your energy basically. With that comes a USB-C cable, and that plugs into the side to charge the internal battery, or if you want to upload your images or video to your computer. It's fitted with a laser rangefinder. This works out to well over 1,000 yards, and it gets the job done. And on the side of it, you'll see a little screw cap, and that's where you fit your external CR123 battery. Now what you can do, you can buy rechargeable batteries for the CR123, so I do suggest if you are going to go with the scope, you just buy some spare batteries for it, and then there's no worries about when you go out at night. Plenty of power there. Because it's got the laser rangefinder on it, because it comes in a with or without, it's also got a ballistic calculator in it. So what more can you ask for at that price? So just look on the website. So if you look at the website now, I'll show you the prices in US dollars and in British pounds as of today, which is the 20th of November 2025. But they've got a special discount on of 21% on at the moment. So if you want something for Christmas to get, because the price, you're not going to beat this for price. And I've had the chance to look through it, and it's perfect for ratting and stuff like that out to 30 yards easily. And if you're shooting larger calibers, it's good for 100 plus yards anyway, depending on the size of your game. So quick look at the website then. Okay then, so we're at the Goyojo website now, and we're looking at a GRS225RF thermal optical with a laser rangefinder. And as you can see, it's 21% off at the moment. So instead of $899, it's now $699. So if you go up to the top here, click it and go into pounds, that brings it down to £535.22, which is amazing price if you're looking for a dedicated thermal optical scope. Now, just a quick look over the thermal optics they've got. This was the first one they came out with. Now it's 31% off this one. This is the first one they came out with, and that comes in at 688, and that's with 31% off. It's a quick release type. They do thermal binoculars as well, and normal night vision scopes. This one's for goggles, and this one's to mount on a rifle scope. That's normal night vision. But this is the one we're looking at today. So looking on the top there, on the left hand side, you've got photos and video on the back left, power button on the right. Long press on that will turn it on and off. Short press will, I believe it's the picture in picture comes on and off, and also moves up or down depending on where you want it on the screen. Then on the right hand side, a long press of that will give you your different colour palettes, and I believe the short presses will be for another option. The cap on the left hand side there, that is where your CR123 battery fits. As I said, it's got an internal 18650 battery in it, and on the top there you've also got your menu. Just here there's a rubber cap, and that's where you plug in your USB-C cable. There's your laser rangefinder at the front. There's your locking cap at the front to protect the lens. But that is a quick look on the website. Now if you look at the core specifications, you've got a 256 by 192 sensor resolution. The objective lens is 25mm, which has got an optical zoom of up to 3.5 times, but there's also a digital zoom of 1:8. So this 1:8 will magnify that 3.5. So at full 8 times 3.5 8, you're looking at probably 26 times. Display resolution is a 1440 by 1080. Operating time 7 to 9 hours depending on how you're using your scope. Core function, picture in picture, yes. Photo video, yes. Audio, yes. Now I was watching a YouTuber yesterday that said it doesn't record in audio. I can confirm that it does, because I did a video with it yesterday, and it does record, and it records where you can, the audio quality is good. The RAV is recoil activated video, so if you've got a full power rifle that recoils, the video will automatically record at that shot, and it will show you so many seconds before the shot and so many seconds after. If you're an air gunner, I wouldn't rely on that. What I would do is go up to the rear right hand button on the back there. A long press of that will set it to record. A short press will take a photograph. Hot track, yes. In the settings you can switch the hot track on, so once that's switched on, you will get like a cross which will identify the hot spots within the screen of where the rifle is pointing. So if you've got something moving around, that will identify if you've got a rat or something. But under those conditions, you would see it anyway through the thermal. Got a classic one-shot zero. That works really well. You've got a thermal one-shot zero, yes. Shot activated recording, yes, which is the same as that basically, the RAV. And then it's got Bluetooth for the laser rangefinder version. So you basically download an app from the internet by scanning the code in the book, and then you can record everything to the phone, what you see through the scope. So the manual is very in-depth, very good manual to look at. Basically these kind of things, you've got to get used to the way things work on the buttons and everything, but if you've been using it within an hour of use, you've more or less got what you need to know from it. But most of the menu, if you go through the menu, it's all self-explanatory anyway. So that's the rifle out in the field there by somebody. I say it's not very heavy scope. Precision laser rangefinder. Recoil activated, smart connectivity. One shot zero. So basically you'll get onto the menu, which you'll see later on, and you'll see like a little padlock. You go down to that. As soon as you activate that, it freezes the picture, what you see through the scope, and then from there you go down a couple and you change the XY series of basically windage and elevation. Once you put that cross where the point of impact was, you come out of the program, and in theory you've zeroed it. Picture in picture, really good. It actually zooms in, so you've got a better view. If you look at the two pictures, you can see the difference there. No longer simple zoom. The PIP allows you to independently adjust the zoom level of the PIP image to improve shooting accuracy. So there's also a center reticle within the PIP, so when you take your shot you can actually do it through the PIP if you want to. 3.5 to 10 times magnification. 25mm germanium lens offers 3.5 times optical magnification with a 1 to 8 times digital zoom, delivering a perfect balance between field of view and target details, suitable for medium to long range observation. You've got white hot, black hot, red hot, iron hot, and then there's some other colours with it as well, so it is more than 4. I think there's an orange, a blue and a dark red. Crystal clear OLED display. Built-in 1440 by 1080 OLED screen delivers vibrant, high contrast visuals with fine detail, whether scanning or aiming. The high resolution display offers an immersive and accurate viewing experience in all lighting. Rugged and lightweight design. So the compact and streamlined design of the little conch makes it lightweight and easy to carry and install for extended periods, while also withstanding up to 800 Gs of recoil for enhanced durability. So 800 Gs, you could basically shoot that through a 50 cal if you wanted. And there's a look at some of the other scopes that they do. But budget wise, probably the the cheapest dedicated thermal scope you can buy, especially at the prices they're charging now with discount. £553 I believe it was, or $699. So we'll just go through the specs one more time. Objective lens 25mm, eye relief 65mm or 4 inches, optical zoom 3.5 times, digital zoom 1 to 8 times, field of view 70 degrees to 5.3 degrees, diopter adjustment -5 to +5 diopters. So that's rear eye relief. That you basically turn the rear of the lens and it will adjust to your eye. So as soon as you see the words and things come in focus, you know you've got it right. Focus is down to 5 meters with the front objective lens. Detection range is 1,300 meters for a 1.8 meter by half meter target. So you're looking at probably a 6 foot by 2 foot target, man-sized target. It'll recognise a man-sized target at 1,300 meters. Rangefinder only on the well, I think it's GRS. It's saying CRS here. 225RF. It's got a 905 and infrared and 1,000 meters plus or minus 5 meters. So pretty effective and accurate on the rangefinder as well. Detector type vanadium oxide uncooled focal plane array. Resolution 256 by 192. Die size 12 frame rate 50 Hz, fresh rate, net D mark 35 mk at 25 centigrade. Functions: picture in picture yes, video yes, photo yes, reticles yes. There's 10 reticles on this. Defective pixel correction yes, recall activated and Wi-Fi yes. Bluetooth only on the laser rangefinder version. Hot track yes. FFC yes. Scene mode yes. So depending on what weather it is, you can set the scene mode up for that particular weather. Shot activated recall yes. Thermal 1 shot 0. On-screen display yes. You can switch that on or off, but you're better off leaving it on so you can see what's going off. Intelligent ballistic calculation yes, and pseudo colour modes: white hot, black hot, red hot and iron. So I found it to be really good looking through it, and basically depending on what palette colour you choose determines on what colour reticle you'll use as well. Display type OLED, dimensions 0.49 inches, resolution 1440 by 1080. Power compatibilities: battery type built-in battery is an 18650 lithium battery. External battery is a CR123 lithium battery. Battery capacitors: there are the built-in battery 3.7 volts by 3700, and the external one is 3.7 volts by 450. So when buying your external battery, bear that in mind when you're looking for your rechargeables. Operating time 7.9 hours, and that's with both your batteries. Look, so you're looking at that 2 times, so 7.9. It looks like you might have to change the CR123 battery within 3 to 4 hours. So you definitely need to get a spare battery for that if you want a full night shooting. Charging specifications: 5 volt 2 amps, 2 for rings. There's basically your scope rings is 2 which come with it. Physical: the net weight built-in battery is dimensions of that eyepiece. Well, it don't weigh 5 kilograms, I know that much. That's crazy. Don't know what that means. net weight built-in battery. I think that's wrong there. It's definitely don't weigh that much. It's lighter than the One Leaf NV400 anyway. Model name is repeated dimensions differ. Oh, that's more like it. No, maximum recourse at 800 Gs. IP level IP67, so you're okay if it starts raining, don't worry, it's not going to destroy your scope, so it's good for rain. Operating temperatures -30 to +50, so you'd be either freezing to death there, or you'd be that hot you wouldn't want to be shooting anyway. So it's well above what you'd want to be out in anyway, put it that way. Storage temperatures are even higher and lower, look, -40 to +60. SD card is a 32GB built-in card, so the actual memory is inbuilt, so you don't need to get a memory card, it's already in there. Plenty of room on that card to get plenty of shots and videos in. Materials is aluminium magnesium alloy, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. So that's just a quick look at the unboxing part, and a quick look at the Goyojo website, and all about the Goyojo GRS225RF. Okay, then this is the initial look for the scope. I'm going to go through the pallets now. That's what they call super resolution. It's pretty clear. White top, black top, iron hot, orange, blue, dark red, emerald. So it's got a complete circuit there. It's got 10 different reticles on it and 4 different colours, so basically you've got 40 options of reticle with colour, and quite a few options for the palette colours as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to arrange to target. .2 yards. I've got some plywood there. Let's see if we can hit it, how close we are. That's lying to the left. So, I don't know if it will record this. I think it is actually. Long press of the function button. So I've set these up already, accelerometer calibration, compass calibration, functions menu, picture, hotspot tracking, turn that on, distance estimate, brightness, that's recall activated video. So you can, when you put the laser on, you can do ranging single, yeah, or ranging continuous. got it on single. On screen display is on, so I can see all the settings. Wi-Fi, so you can show everything through your phone. I'm not quite sure what NUC stands for. Picture in picture. Let's go back to the image setting, dead pixel, contrast, brightness, enhance. Zeroing, that's where I'm after. So I'm going to show you the reticle type. So we're on 4 at the moment. That's 3, that's 2, that's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Sticking with that one, colour. So I'm yellow at the moment, that's green, that's white, that's red. Now, depending on your palettes, you might need to change your colouring. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fire another shot down there. So it's gone cold since the last one. Okay, so going down to okay, press. Yeah, we're on. So that reset is basically a 2 reset. I'll try another one. Need to come to the right a bit. Yeah, definitely to the right. So you can see we're getting there. That's locked it. Alright. Okay. Long press. Let's just go on to a different palette. Yeah, I think we're on. Yeah, we're on. So that's zeroed it. Pretty easy enough, isn't it?